So now we are going to solve this question, which is a subset tool question. So here we have given an integer array nums which can have a duplicate entries, okay, provide the power set. Duplicate subset cannot exist in the solution set, return the answer in any sequence. So basically we have given a subset, we have given a basically an array of nums, so we have to return the power set of this, but keep in mind we have to skip the duplicate subset cannot exist in the solution set, return the answer in any sequence. So basically it means I have given this 1 2 2, I have given this what can be the power set of this. So one is empty, other one is 1, other one is 1 2, other one is 1 2 2, and 2 and 2 2. There is a possible there, but there is one sequence also can have which is 2 and 1. This can be a possible answer, but it is not there because after sorting this 2 1, basically it will give me 1 and 2, right? So after sorting this it will give me 1 and 2 which is already there. So that is what it is saying, that duplicate subset cannot exist in the solution. So this is what we have to take care while dealing with question. So let's go and code this question first. But before that we just talk about some edge cases. So in this question we have to give a power set at the end, so we will iterate till the end of this array, so we are able to collect all the possible subsequence. So we will have, if we have id equals to n, so this is base case we have right now. This is the base case we have right now. Like if you reach at the end of the array, I mean at the end element of the array, then you just put it in the ANS, basically end array, like basically you put it in the array, ANS array. These curve will denote the small this sequences of arrays, and this will final sub array which will contain all the sequence of this array. So this is the base case we have to take care. So at the end, like you just push it out, and otherwise and before that just call the recursion according to the need. So just call the recursion. So we'll go directly to the code. Over here we will take, over here we will take let n equals to nums dot length. We will take the length of this array, and we have to take the current element array which will contain all the small or different subsequences, and final array to store it out. And we just also need a index idx to iterate over the array. And what I need length, and so just call the recursion this dot subset dot n ans idx at the end return the final array. So this is the our recursion. This is the function which will generate all the different power set. So it will have we have to pass also this nums, we have to pass this also nums over here. So over here we have n over here, current over here, ANS over here, ANS over here. IDX we will take at 0. I don't think so we need this variable, just pass directly 0 over here, and over here we will take IDX, and we will take nums over here. Fine, then now we will write the base case. Base case is that when you reach at the end of the array, which is basically your IDX is equal So when you push down, push it into the ANS final array and simply return from there. Simply return from there. And what you can have, and first just put in the current array. So basically just girl dot push, girl dot push nums idx, just push it over here, then this dot get subset and as it here as it is and idx plus 1 and over here nums. Now the interesting part is that this basically line of denotes that it will denotes a recursion left side where I am picking up the element, and putting it in the current over here and increasing the index, and on the right side I will basically pick up the I will not pick up the element. So we will like this. God, no. Like this dot goes upside. Okay, we have to sort the also like sort answer is correct, identification is wrong or what? Okay. Error. what's wrong over here? Answer is correct. Why this is gap over here? Happened. Let's see for previous solutions. I was supposed to okay. I don't know why, like, not using break instead of return, it's giving correct answer. So let's submit it out. Yeah, let's submit it. So basically in this question what we have that, like, we have given this array, so we have to generate a different sequences of it, like a different individual sequences of it, which is basically a power set and should not be repeated. So what we have done over here, like, we actually wrote a basic regression over here where we actually did a sorting of the array at first, so we get all the elements sorted over here. So over here we have written the edge case. Whenever I'm reaching at the end of the array, just push it into the ANS array and just return from there. And at first just put the element in the index and call the recursion with increasing one index. For the right side, this is basically to skip the elements which are duplicates, like the thing which we have done in the combination sum 2 problem. Over there we have done the similar thing, like to skip those elements which are similar. Suppose like suppose the elements are like this, 1 2 3 4 4 4 4. So from here we have to skip the 4 element, this fourth number, because it is same. It will end up generating the same sequence in a branch whenever you pick it up. So this is the logic to skip the same element over here. Like after skipping those elements, we actually call this line again, because it will go over here and this will execute this condition, and like we have reached the end, so we will put the array in the ANS. So this line will take care of this. So yeah, this is the problem of subset 2.